Hello, dear students. I welcome you all on behalf of Sri Jendra Rangjot classes. Dear students, we are in a continuation of the chapter of class 12, that is microbes in human welfare. Dear students, and today we are starting a new topic that is in this lecture, that is microbes in the production of biogas. Okay. In previous class, we have already talked about the sewage treatment plant and the process of that. Now, how the biogas is produced and how the biogas plant works, that we need to understand here. So, microbes in production of biogas, if we talk, okay, and their uses, then biogas is nothing but it is a mixture of gas. What is biogas? First, understand that it is a mixture of gases, and in this mixture of gases, it mainly contain or predominantly contain a methane, that is CH4. And apart from this, other gases are also there, like CO2, H2, N2, H2S. These all gases are also produced by the microbial activity, and which may be used as a fuel as well. We can use that as a fuel, okay? But this biogas will have a methane in a predominant case. So this is the biogas plant, how it looks, okay? But we will see in a continuation of that how this biogas plant works. The microbes produce different type of gases and products during the growth and metabolism. It is known that, and it is known that the type of the gas produced depend upon the microbe and the organic substrate they utilize. The microbes which are there and the substrate which are going to be used, based on that, the gas are going to be produced. Okay. So this is the particular half-life of biomass, that is CO2 and compost in compost. Okay. In fermentation of dough, cheese making, and production of beverages, main gas is produced, that is CO2, and it is obvious by the bacterial or microbe activity. However, certain bacteria grow anaerobically on a cellulose material. They grow anaerobically on a cellulose material, and along with that, they produce a methane along with the CO2 and H2 in large amounts. So these bacteria are collectively called as methanogens, which are produced a large amount of methane along with CO2 and H2. These bacteria are called as methanogens. So these methanogens getting used in this biogas production. And the common bacterium which is used is the methanobacterium. Okay, in the particular this methanogens. And these bacteria, if we talk, commonly found in anaerobic sludge during the sewage treatment also. We have studied that in anaerobic sludge, this particular bacteria are found. Now, these bacteria, if we talk, are present in the rumen or a part of stomach of the cattle. In rumen also they are found. So they are found in the rumen of cattle, where they help in breakdown of cellulose. Okay, in rumen if they are found, they help in breakdown of the what? Cellulose, and play an important role in nutrition of cattle. So a lot of cellulose material present in the food of cattle is also present in the rumen, and this particular food material in the rumen, this bacteria, that is methanogens, help in the breakdown of cellulose and play an important role in the nutrition of the cattle. Thus, the excreta which is produced by the cattle, commonly called a gobar, is rich in this bacteria. This gobar has a too much amount of this bacteria, that is methanogens. And this particular gobar or a dung which is produced by the cattle is used for the generation of biogas, and this dung or is commonly called as gobar gas. So when this is used in the production of biogas, this particular treatment is known as biogas production. Okay, so this gobar is going to be used here for the production of biogas, so we call it the gobar gas plant or biogas plant. Now, if we talk about this biogas plant or gobar gas plant, we have to understand its structure and how it works. Okay, and in understanding this structure, first we typical biogas plant, we need to draw it. Okay, now typical biogas plant somewhat look like this. Okay, we need to draw a diagram like this. So these are the charged bits, this and these are the charged bits we call, and this is the digester. Okay, now here in this charged bit, a dung and water are added, and this dung and water will form a slurry. This slurry is passed on to this concrete tank. This digester is nothing but a concrete tank, and in this biowastes are collected and the slurry of the dung is fed. The slurry which is formed here. Slurry means what? Slurry means it is a mixture of water and dung. This slurry is passed on to the concrete tank. Now in this concrete tank, here above this floating cover is placed. This is what a floating cover, and we can call it as a gas holder. Okay. So floating cover which is placed over the slurry, this keeps on rising as the gas is produced. When the gas is produced here, this floating lid will be pushed upward. Okay, and when this is pushed upward, it has an outlet, and through this outlet the gas is released. Okay, and the supply of biogas to the nearby houses will occur. Okay, such a way gas is produced in this concrete tank by the anaerobic digestion. Okay, and due to this floating cover upward movement of floating cover, the valve here that is on, and the particular to the outlet that can be supplied. The spent slurry ultimately, which is removed through the outlet, okay, and that may be used as a fertilizer. So this is spent slurry. Okay, such a way this particularly we can say the biogas plant works. We remember this concrete tank is 10 to 15 feet deep. This much large tank is formed here. Now, after this, the gases are produced. The gases which are produced here consist So if we talk about the component of biogas, we remember that the component of biogas involve methane, that is CH4, and it is 50 to 70% of this biogas, which is highly inflammable. If we talk about other gases, there is a CO2, carbon dioxide, and CO2 is 30 to 40% of the total biogas. Then other gases, if we talk, they are H2, H2S, N2, etc. They are 10%. Okay, so this much are the component of the biomass, and it is known that the calorific value of biogas is 4429 kilocalorie per meter cube at 50% methane content. Okay, this much is the calorific value, that is the energy that is obtained from this biogas. Okay, so now this is the gases are produced, this is the calorific value. So now the question is in concrete, how this biological activity takes place and how this biogas production occurs. So now it is known that formation of biogas is three-step anaerobic process. Formation of biogas is a three-step anaerobic process. And if we talk about this three-step anaerobic process, these three steps involve number one, solubilization. Number two, acidogenesis. And number three, methanogenesis. And this all step occur in concrete tank or a digester. Now, what this three step carry out? How this three steps occur? So first, we know that sewage contain, we can say a slurry contains cellulose, hemicellulose, polysaccharide, fat, and protein. Now, this all cellulose, hemicellulose, polysaccharide, fat, and protein, if we talk, they are converted into the monomer because they all are the polymer. They are converted into the monomer by the first step, that is solubilization by use of decomposer microbe. So this decomposer microbe are going to be produce this monomer. Now this monomer, by the second step, that is acidogenesis, which is carried out by the fermentative microbe. This acidogenesis, through acidogenesis, the monomers are converted into organic acids. And in the organic acid, the most common is acetic acid. Now, further, this acidic acid or organic acid are treated by the methanogenesis. Further, the third step is methanogenesis, which is carried out by the methanogens. And these methanogens are going to produce biogas, and this biogas contains CH4, CO2, H2, and 2 H2S. Okay, so that is all about what how this biogas is produced in concrete tank. And that is what a particularly biogas plant how works. So the biogas plant consists of a concrete tank we have studied in which biowastes are collected and slurry of the tank is fed. See, this is the particularly concrete tank. A floating cover is placed over the slurry which keeps on rising as the gas is produced in the tank due to the microbial activity. And you can see this is the how particular it looks we have studied already. The biogas plant that has an outlet which is connected to a pipe that supply biogas to the nearby houses. Okay, through the outlet the gases are produced to the nearby houses. The spent slurry is removed through the another outlet and may be used as a fertilizer. Okay, so this is the how this looks that which we have drawn already. Okay, now after this, cattle dung is available in large quantities in rural areas where cattle are used for a variety of purposes. So, the biogas plant are often built in the rural areas compared to the urban areas. Okay, and it is known that see this is the rural area where these biogas plant are made. The biogas thus produced is useful for cooking, lighting. For such purposes, it can be used. Okay, so the technology of biogas production, if we talk, it was developed mainly in India due to the efforts of two major institutes, that is Indian Agriculture Research Institute, that is IRI, and the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, that is KVIC. These two developed this technology of biogas plant. Okay, so let's discuss some few MCQs. Methanogens are used in, obviously, they are used in biogas production in the anaerobic digestion. Methanobacterium is also present in, it is also present in the rumen of the cattle, that is a part of stomach. And dung can be used for the generation of, the dung can be used for the generation of, we can say, the biogas. Okay, so this is all about what we can say the biogas plant and how biogas plant is produced and what is the setup which is needed for this biogas production. I hope you understood well. Thank you.